Hello, welcome to West Anime Sims. My name is Kelvin and how are you doing? We are back with another video of Coral Island. This time we're going to tour around the island and visit some of the spots you can find in Coral Island. Now you have missed all the other videos about Coral Island and want to find out what the game exactly is. So I have the link down in the description below with all the other videos I created as well as the trailer link as well. So let's check out the places you can visit in Coral Island. Now this is the map of Coral Island so far that on current update release will be expanded on later on. Here are a few districts like the woodlands, town, beach, the lake, and there's a lookout, and there's a vineyard or hillside which is labeled Garden Lane, and also the forest and a giant village. So I won't be covering all the locations in this video. I only cover the ones that are central locations. The first stop is your house. You start off looking like this. After you're upgraded, the first level should look a little bit more like this. And moving a bit out, we have this town center. Now the town center is a home for multiple locations. Let's check it out. Over this side, we have the yoga center, which sometimes Leah conducted her classes here. And also this mayor's office over here. And further back at the behind the lobby, we have the town hall, which has the podium and some great signs. As over here, we can check out your town rank over here. And beside this grand piano, we have this library, where Millie works, and all the books you can find will be donated here. And over here will be the animal center, which you can adopt pets, which will be implemented in the future. Next to the town center, we have the museum. As you start off, the museum looks a bit more smaller. They look like this. At the center, you have the donation center. Around the lobby, it will be the artifacts. The center here will be the bug, critters, and fish aquariums on both sides of the hall. Going upstairs, you see where the office is. So there's an area for employees only. Here is where Scott and Eleanor works. Fossils and artifacts soon to be discovered. And after you donated about 50 items to the museum is expanded like this. We have a huge hall for artifacts. Downstairs will be the gemstones. And further up, you can see the whole area dedicated for insects, which is we call the insectarium. Over here, it will be the expanded office where the Scott and Eleanor works. On the other wing, we have these places where the fossils are gathered. You can see some skeletons of the dinosaur I've collected so far. And over at the back, we have this aquarium. We have divided to multiple sections for ocean critters, saltwater fish, and clear water fish. Next, we have Sam's General Store. Inside Sam's General Store, we have some groceries. People are shopping around. On the left, we have Sam's counter. You can buy some seeds and some products over here. On the right, we have Eva baking at the oven. Over on the left will be Sam and Emily's house. So we have the living area and the kitchen. Upstairs, we have a nursery. According to lore, Sam and Emily tried to have a baby, but they didn't. And this is Sam and Emily's bedroom. So dark and green is that motif. Up next is the salon. Okay, here is the salon. After the lobby, we have this main area where everybody sits. We over here is waiting at the waiting area lobby. At the counter here, you can check out all the hairstyles you can get. At the back is where the washing area and the store room. Next, we have the clinic. Here we have the clinic. We have the lobby area where Charles is working. And over at the back, I think this really cute area is where Yuri works. I think it's a pediatrician office. So it's where kids get sick. You will get visit over here. At the back will be the treatment room. A curtain and bench, very clean and sleek. Next, we have the tavern. Tavern is the most happening place on weeknights because that's where a lot of people gather to eat and have some fun. So over here at the bar area, you can buy some food. And the counter area over here and some tables. And you will see sometimes Theo actually performs at the open mic area. Over at this end, we have the pool table and some darts for people to hang out. Upstairs is where the living quarters are. So here is the living room, dining kitchen at the back. Very sleek, cozy. Over here, I think is Noah's room. Yep, it is Noah's. At the back, I would say it is Betty's room. Much more peaceful and cozy. And over here is Aaliyah's room with all the trophies and gym equipment. And at the back, we have a cellar. Beside the tavern, we have Raj Coffee House. You can buy some food and some snacks and coffee over here. Next, we have the clothing store. But once it's upgraded, it will be at the store over here. As you can see, this looks pretty fancy with the clothing racks. The center will be the counter. We have Wa Bananas branded items over here. Next to the clothing store, we have the furniture store. So this furniture store features some discounted items on the side. You can have all the items at the counter over there. Looks really rustic and chill with a lot of tropical motifs going on. Beside the furniture store, we have Socket and Pan, which is electronics store owned by Luke. So this small store you can buy some kitchen appliances for your kitchen at your house. Once it's upgraded to have a functional kitchen, we have a lot of electronics over here on display. At the back, we have the store. Beside the stores, we have the lab. The lab over here, the front here, we have the store. You can buy some upgrades for your farm and also process some fossils. Here is where the lab is with Ling and Surya works. At the back, we have a lot of equipment, the reminiscent of the deep sea dive that you can see later on. Beside all the stores, we have this mansion called Victorian mansion called Ling's Mansion. This is where Ling, Randy and Leah lives. So after you enter the lobby, we have the huge kitchen and a dining area. Over here, we have also another dining table and some living area spot. Moving on upstairs, center here, we have the study. Really fancy library over here. And Randy and Ling's bedroom is on this side. And on the other side, which is Leah's bedroom. You can notice there's a ring light over here. She's an influencer, indicated. Let's check out also this house, which is where Scott and Charles live. So this pretty simple house with a really basic looking furnishing. Over here, I think it is where Charles lives, room. At the back, we have the kitchen. Moving on upstairs, we have Scott's room with some gym equipment, a gramophone. Next, beside their house, we have Zara's boat. So Zara lives in the boat. We have this kitchen in front over here. Behind there's a seating area. And over at the back will be her bedroom. Looks pretty cozy and nice with a lot of lanterns going on. Now behind Starlet Town, we have this house lived by Theo, Lily, and Jim. Over here, we have a lot of very Chinese influenced design style. We have the living room, dining area at the center. At the back, we have at the side, we have the kitchen. Over this side, I think is Jim's bedroom with really minimalist look. Over on the left here will be, I think, Theo's room, pretty chill and laid back. But on the opposite side, we have Lily's room. We have pretty sleek, a lot of modern computers and bonsai area at the back as a backdrop, pretty nice. Now beside their house will be where Pufferfish headquarters is. Okay, this is the place where everybody hates. So let's check out the inside the lobby area. A lot of people working downstairs, but we cannot have access to it. Over here, we have the meeting room and Karen's office, overlooking the employees. Next, we have Frank and Erica's house. So once you enter the house, over on the left, we have the kitchen area. We have a garage where Frank has his scooter over here. Over on this side will be their bedroom, pretty cozy and nice. At the back, we have the dining area and the living area. Over on this side, we have a dedicated room for their cats, Peanut and Butter. Pretty cute stuff going on there. We have another house to check out is Yuri and Millie's house. Okay, over here, I think it is where Yuri stays. And then at the back here, we have where Millie stays, the room. Hi Millie, she's watching TV at the living area and the dining area over here. Back there will be the kitchen, pretty normal, pretty simple. Next, we have the blacksmiths. Let's check out the area over here. The counter is where you can buy stuff and upgrade your tools. Here's where the furnace, where Raphael works. Over here we have the living area. On the upstairs we have another living area at the landing. Over here I think it is Raphael's bedroom, pretty cozy and nice. Over on this side we have Pablo's room, a bit more hip and modern. The next location we're going to look into is the school, which is Starlet Elementary. Now this school is pretty cute, looks like some kindergarten for a private school. Over on this side we have the arts and crafts area, some little library at the center. It's a nice hangout spot. Over here we have the classroom where the kids are learning. Here where Randy always teaches. Sometimes some other residents actually come in and volunteer to teach the kids. Now behind the school we have Emma and Deepa's house. Here this looks pretty chill and laid back. They have the living room at this front, kitchen and dining at the back over here, pretty cozy. And here is their bedrooms, pretty soft and comfy. Also, I'd like to point out, beside the school, there's also Emma's taco truck. Next, we have the wildlife enthusiast house. This is where Anne, Paul, and Zoe lives, as well as Mark. Once you enter the house, it's pretty obvious they love wildlife with a lot of the plants going on. We first enter Zoe's bedroom over here, pretty cute. Over this side is where the living room and dining area is. Next to the living room will be Mark's room. Behind here we have the kitchen. And over on this side we have Paul and Anne's room. They literally bring in the jungle to their room with a lighting setup at the side here. Next we have Mia's house, Mia Corner's house. Over here is the living room. Over here, pretty cozy and nice. A huge kitchen. At the back, I would say it is a garage with a canoe kept at the store. Over here, which is the bedroom, we have a dressing table and a double bed, indicating there used to be 2 people live there. But Mia's Corner's wife just passed. Next, we have the carpenter's shop. So here is where the counter is, the living area. At the garage at the back, which is where the workshop is. The living area as you enter, as well as the dining room. Behind there will be the kitchen. You also can check out here is Archie's room. And down here is the dark blue, which is the Surya's room. And here is where Dinda and Joko sleeps. Pretty Indonesian style going on. Next, we have the Vineyard Manor, where Bree, Luke, and Walter lives. This large house. Over here, beside it, as you enter in the lobby, as you enter the hallway, beside here we have the dining room and the kitchen at the back, pretty grand. And we have the large living room area. Behind here has the cellar. Up here we have Luke's room, pretty sleek. We have a study at the center, and over here is where Bree and Walter's bedroom is. Now beside the manor, we have this greenhouse where Bree and Walter works on their grapes, as well as on the other side, we have the cellar for their wines. Behind the manor, we have the observatory. So the center area is pretty round and grand with a huge telescope with a large library around it. We have a living area, dining and kitchen at the sides. Behind here, which is another library or office where Waku works. On this wing is where Kim lives, her bedroom with all the sporting equipment. On the other side is where Waku stays with a lot of pretty fancy looking planets and stars model. Behind the observatory, we have the bathhouse. Here we can enter the hot springs at the back. But over on this side, we have a bedroom over here. Another bedroom, which is Takeba's bedroom, which is the owner of the bathhouse. Over in front there's a kitchen. Next, we have the ranch. Let's check out this place. There's an area with a lot of shells, a lot of hay over here. Here's the shop. You can buy animals and feed. And over this side, we have an empty space with a broken down kitchen and a bedroom at the back. Guess who is going to live here in the future as you move on the storyline. Here we have the huntress cabin, which is Kira, Jack, and Kenny lives. So we have a cabin style lobby area. Pretty interesting. If we have a living area, and this is Kenny's room. Over on this side, we have the living area and the dining and kitchen on the other side, back. And at the back, we have Kira and Jack's bedroom. Interestingly, they don't sleep on the same bed. They have two single beds. Beside the cabin, we have the BOS hideout. This is where you can buy weapons and also run errands about in the mines. Let's head to the beach area. First, we check out the beach shack. So here we have the beach shack area. We can buy some food and you can sell insects and fish. Back, we have the kitchen where Jim works. Moving on upstairs, we have the living room area. This is Sunny and Eleanor's bedroom, pretty Japanese and cozy style. And behind there we have Oliver's room, pretty cute. And we have the kitchen at the back and also the dining area. Next, we look into Coral Inn. This Coral Inn is a really fancy place, I would say. We have the lobby at the front desk. Over here, we have the kitchen and dining hall. We have the sewing machine over here. This is, I believe, Eva used to sew her stuff over here. And over on the other side, we have the living room area where the owner lives, which is Suki and Alice. I think this is Suki's room. And at the back here, we have Valentina's room, pretty cute. And with a tea set area as well. At the corner here, we have Alice's bedroom. Moving on upstairs is where all the other residents live. We have two pretty plainly decorated room, which is only temporary for other residents to live, tourists to live. Down here we have Macy's room. In the center small area, I think is Antonio's room. We have the drawings of Valentina's and her presents. Over on this side, I think it is where Raj sleeps. Down here is where Eva sleeps. And at this corner is usually Judge Ross's. Let's check out the abandoned villa. This is where Nina stays. I don't know why she decided to move out from this villa, because this place is pretty fancy. We have the dining area and kitchen at one side. Over on this side, we have a large living room area set with a grand piano and cello at the side. Moving on upstairs, we have a nice hallway that leads to the master bedroom where Nina stays, I would believe. We have a second bedroom over here with a little study area. Over on this side, here is where Nina paints. She has, I think it's like a gallery of sorts. Let's check out Ben's caravan in the forest. This is how the inside of Ben's caravan is. The bedroom, kitchen area all cramped into one space. Pretty cool. It's cramped, but it's still pretty cozy. Beside the caravan, we have the mines area. I'm not going to look into the mines. We have 4 different entrances. We have the wind, fire, earth, and water gate, and from left to right. Beside the caves, we have this house that you can buy some random stuff over here. Let's check out the lookout. We have the lighthouse. Here's the full view of the lookout area. So this is where Wataru lives. So we have the kitchen area. I'm not very close to Wataru, so I can't get into his bedroom. Here is actually where Waku stays when he spends his nights here. And over on this side, actually I can't really access to, is where the lighthouse is. And on the top right corner, we have the lake temple with the lake view. Looks like this in the beginning of the game, gets nicer over time. Down south, we have the Alun Alun Square. This is where a lot of festivals start. And okay, that's pretty much the most of the places in Coral Island. What do you guys think? Please leave me a comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for West Anime Sims for more content on Retro Sims content. I hope this video is very helpful to find out all the places in Coral Island. Most of the places in Coral Island. Things are going to change as the game gets more upgraded. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!